number 22, Chin.
And this game features two tremendous passing teams, and there should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
Here are the five for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. Hero passes to Butler. Fires from deep. And the three ball is good.
Boy, this is huge for Butler's confidence. If the perimeter game with range is working, it is very difficult to deal with this guy.
VanVleet against Lowry. To the paint. Here's Siakam. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here is Love. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Love with the screen for Hero. 5 to shoot. Adebayo kicks to Hero. Off target from outside. And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Raptors.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred VanVleet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred VanVleet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
And so here's Toronto, following the three-pointer by Kevin Love. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Off on the layup.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Barnes. Kicks it out to Siakam. VanVleet outside. Over in the corner, Barnes. And stolen by Love. Butler passes to Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. Out left to the wing. Love finds Butler. Shot clock at 5. Good D by Barnes.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Lowry against VanVleet. Anunoby in the corner. No good on the triple.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Outside Lowry. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Toronto foul. Fred VanVleet.
Toronto on defense.
First team foul.
Hero kicks to Butler. 6 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
This, to me, is how Butler hurts you. The athleticism, the strength, the body control, draws the whistle, still finishes the play.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
The Heat leading by 7. He feeds it to Lowry. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And it's good for 2.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness. On time and on target. Beautiful pass.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable. And they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their careers.
If a player is fouled on a made basket,
1:12 left in the first quarter. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
now the line.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Okay, David, thanks.
That's big-time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt.
The Heat leading by 9. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Well, wide open look for Love. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Love's got 6 points.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
Come on, this guy is one tough hombre. Fred Van Vliet is somebody you want on your side.
Now Lowry, pass to Butler. There's the pass to Adebayo. With 1 on the clock. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Miami Heat.
Your Heat UPC.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So the Raptors 5 right now. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with Anunoby. Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Shot from free throw range. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Van Vliet.
Now, there's a couple things in play here. The activity and IQ of Fred Van Vliet. This guy, a dangerous mid-range shooter.
Now, Hero. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Siakam misses. Miami leading by 8. Adebayo passes to Lowry. It's the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
When Kyle Lowry touches that painted area, he is aggressive to score it, and he is so able to finish on the interior.
Now here's Van Vliet. It's stolen by Adebayo. Hero with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Hero kicks to Lowry. Kicks it out to Hero. 5 on the clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. Love, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range. And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Heat. Kicks it out to Hero. Back to Lowry. Outside, Hero. Shot clock at 6. Love at the elbow. That's good from Lowry on the assist by Love. Lowry's got 6. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Now here's Van Vliet. It's stolen by Adebayo. Butler on the wing. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Outside for Lowry. Count it, good. And now it's an 11-point Heat lead.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Hero on the wing. The tray. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in this game. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. The kick out to Barnes. Shot clock reset for Toronto. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Tries again. Kicks it out to Siakam. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Now, Hero. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Adebayo passes to Butler. That shot, no good. And Toronto will come the other way. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Van Vliet. Drills it from outside.
Fred Van Vliet.
Van Vliet's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, because of his high basketball IQ, Fred Van Vliet understands catch and shoot. I'm shot ready. Jumper in.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Butler kicks to Love. Kicks it out to Hero. Miami no good on that time either. Here's Anunoby. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for him.
The Raptors. 18. And put your hands together again. Good luck. The Milwaukee.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close to the game it's been so far. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
They've got Max Strus, Caleb Martin out there with Robinson. Then it's Zeller, and it's Oladipo in at the 1. That's the group on the 4 for Miami. Pirtle. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul doors, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
It's just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there? You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's Oladipo. There's the drive. And finished off by Oladipo.
Boy, Oladipo with that burst of speed elevates high off the drive to finish with authority.
Trent against Oladipo. Outside Porter to the middle. The 10-footer. Here's Pirtle. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Pirtle's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball. How good was Zach? Felt the taller defender on him, gave a little extra burst, and that's all it took.
And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer, to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
Martin finds Oladipo. Zeller trying to free himself up. And there's Oladipo on the assist by Martin. Oladipo's got 8.
Boy, the strength of Victor Oladipo is on display there, effortlessly absorbing the contact. Nicely done.
Here's Young. It's hauled in by the Heat. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside, Martin. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Zeller. Trent against Oladipo. Outside, Martin. Misses the three. Raptors trail by 5. And Young, here we go. Trent, that's a two-pointer. No good that time. And Miami the other way now. The kick out to Oladipo. 1:32 left to play in the third. Zeller trying to free himself up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
Well, Victor Oladipo staying in control there. Use the pump fake to get that defender committed, and boom, you get yourself an opportunity.
Good on both. We've got 1:28 left here in the third quarter. Trent against Oladipo. Porter passes to Purtle. The kick out to Young. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Purtle trying to get open. Here's Trent, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Boy, it takes more than tight defense to bother Gary Trent Jr. It works out well for him with a trip to the foul line.
The Raptors shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Trent hits them both.
The son of an NBA vet, Gary Trent Jr.'s game is very different than his dad's.
Well, obviously, Gary Sr. had more size and therefore was a post player in a different generation. The younger Mr. Trent, an excellent shooter from deep. Pretty much the opposite style of play.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's got 10. Outside Robinson. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Oladipo against Van Vliet. Passes it to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. The three ball. Hits the three-point bomb. Siakam's got 10.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
Here's Oladipo. Six to shoot. Makes it off the glass. Oladipo's got 12 points in just the second half.
What a night for Victor Oladipo. Boy, when he gets rolling, it is hard to slow him down.
Victor Oladipo getting it done for the Miami Heat. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. The Heat leading by 4. Here's Adebayo. Siakam pulls it in. And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Raptors. Down low. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Outside for Lowry. Knocked loose. Anunoby with it. Lowry picks him up. To tie it up. Here's VanVleet. And that's an intentional foul.
Jimmy Butler. Second personal foul. First team foul.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Siakam for 3.
Their coaching staff wants Adebayo to be an impact defender, and they've got to be happy with his D on that possession.
Kicks it out to Hero. Off target from 3-point range.
he is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it so close.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
Now, here's Adebayo. That shot missing, so the Raptors will take it the other way. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Barnes. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
Siakam against Butler. Back to Love. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Hero. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
Now here's Van Vliet. Siakam outside. For the 3. Rebound by Butler. Miami leading by 3. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Love dishes to Lowry. Back to Love. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And now a 5-point Miami lead. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. And it's good, 2 points. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter.
Scotty Barnes with the big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir.
Outside Butler. 1:25 left to play in the final quarter. Lowry against Van Vliet. Slammed home, and he draws. The coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the
previous play is under the
different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the amount.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. The ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shots at that.
Kicks it out to Hero. Outside Lowry. All alone. The shot misses. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Boy, the evolution of Pascal Siakam has been such a pleasure to watch. The work ethic is commendable, and he's learning how to be a leader, guys.
Siakam hits them both.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a one-possession game.
Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Money!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Anunoby. Count it!
Oh, what a baller this young man is. Anunoby, even though he's young, he looks like a veteran in the clutch.
And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's foul number 2 for him.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Outside Butler. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. All right, David, great job.
It's the Cavaliers to start out. Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3, small forward. And Grant Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45. You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Garland. Outside Mitchell. The 3 ball. Adebayo grabs the board. And here's Butler outside. Buries it from 3.
I like to see Butler with the quick trigger. They don't want him to wait around. They want him firing.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And Mobley throws it down.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Now here's Butler. Soft touch off the glass. Butler's got 5 now.
Wanting it more, Butler beating good defense. Jimmy's such a fiery guy.
From deep. That one's good. Garland for 3.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And it's Butler with the jam.
2 loud points from Jimmy Butler, who is a pretty loud guy, and that's a good thing.
Mitchell against Hero. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
Now here's Butler. He has 7. Lowry outside. Shot clock at 5. Love for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
You know, Love can do more than just catch and shoot, but it's the area that he's most comfortable in.
Outside Garland. To the inside. Here's Mitchell. Miami grabs the miss.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Adebayo finds Love. Allen against Lowry. Kicks it to Hero. Back to Lowry. Launches a 3. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
Butler passes to Lowry. Butler up top. Now Adebayo. Love for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Love's got 6.
The definition of a stretch big. Love's a great three-point shooter, and that helps so much with spacing.
Inside. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Garland.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Hero. Out to Lowry.
Cleveland foul. Isaac Okoro. First personal foul. First team foul.
55 seconds left to play in the first. Hero, the pass to Butler. Back to Hero. 6 to shoot. There's the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim. Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor? two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Garland, no good. Miami has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Adebayo finds Butler. And it's Butler who slams it down.
What a creative slam by Butler, showing off his tremendous athletic ability.
Mobley, left side, fades and shoots. Goes back up, and it's Allen laying it in.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Lowry with it. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Kicks it to Hero. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Garland. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The baskets were coming early.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Heat? Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Butler in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Cavs trailing. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Love with the ball. He's picked up by Garland. Love passes to Adebayo. Back to Love. Pass to Hero. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Mitchell. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Now here's Garland. They set the screen. Outside Mitchell. With the drive. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Lowry against Garland. Butler into the lane. Shot clock at 6. Hero. And he throws it down with one hand.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. That's good from Allen on the assist by Garland. Allen's got 6.
So much reach. Allen using that wingspan to his advantage.
Kicks it to Hero. The steal. Here's the break. And out of bounds, the Heat will take it.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
Here's Lowry. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And an annual ritual, players finding out their ratings at NBA 2K. All right, Richard, you were customarily happy with your rating, yes?
I didn't really care, but a part of my condition of working for 2K is they said that they will retroactively change my rating to 100. The first 100 player.
You deserve it, man. They get the rebound.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Pass to Adebayo. Outside for Butler. Back to Adebayo. Stolen by Mitchell. Outside Garland. Mobley with it. And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
Now here's Butler. Defense right on him. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Hero, the pass to Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Butler.
The length of Allen, yeah, that's problematic for a lot of shooters. And this man knows how to distract them. And, man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You got to be excited about his future. Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
Lowry, and the layup is good off the glass. Lowry's got 4 points this quarter.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Here's Garland. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for the Cavaliers.
Garland hits them both.
And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet.
Outside Butler. 40 seconds left in the first half. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Garland. He's got 5. And he's going for the lob. Adebayo with a steal. Lowry with it. He's picked up by Garland. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Outside Mitchell. And another miss by Cleveland. Now Adebayo. And so that brings the first half to a close.
The Cavaliers, 23.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5. Garland, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Offensively, Mobley is a versatile player. We're talking about a guy that's 7 feet tall that can score on all 3 levels efficiently.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Robinson. Pass to Strus. Banked it in off the glass. And the Heat lead by 10.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Rubio over to the left wing. Here's Wade. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Miami has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Oladipo on the take. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Plays with great energy. When Oladipo makes successful drives, things start to open up for the rest of his team.
Here he goes. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. First team foul.
He's off on the first.
Line for the Cavaliers, Ricky Rubio. 2.
And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. And it's Miami's ball. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Rubio against Robinson. Pass to Oladipo. Crosses over. And the layup is good. Oladipo's gotten 4 this quarter.
So resourceful. When Oladipo's looking for any opening, he puts in a lot of effort on offense.
Rubio against Oladipo. LeVert outside. And there's the drive. That one falls. Coming off Rubio's feed.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
You know, throughout Karis LeVert's career, he's battled an array of injuries.
Well, it's inspiring that he's still here. Despite all the setbacks, he's still making an impact, wanting to prove that he belongs.
Now here's Oladipo. 6 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Lopez. And Cleveland's shooting is around 55% so far. Pass to Wade. To the middle. And Lopez gets it to go. Lopez has got his first bucket in this one.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Rubio against Oladipo. And that's a foul called on Ricky Rubio. That's his first foul. Cavaliers on D. Trailing by 10. Robinson in the post. Out to Oladipo. Clock at 4. Drills it from deep. Oladipo's got 7.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Here's Rubio. Drives to the hoop. They grab their own miss. Tries again. And Lopez finishes it off. Lopez has gotten his second bucket.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Oladipo on the take. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Here's Osman. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Man, good whistle there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Cleveland, Jetty Osman. 2.
He does not get the second one. Miami has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
Ha, it doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now here's Strus. Pass to Zeller. Oladipo outside. On the wing, Strus. Back to Oladipo. From deep. The rebound by Osman. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's LeVert. And he can't jam it through.
Oh, it's embarrassing to miss the dunk. But even more so when you're all by yourself.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. The Heat have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Here's Oladipo, and it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Flushing it on a much taller defender. That is just filthy.
It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
Oladipo against Garland. Outside Robinson. Martin, left side. Oladipo finds Robinson. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Drawing so much attention, Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Victor Oladipo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Miami. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Hero, no good. Cleveland's shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. The three from Okoro. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Ooh, stolen by Allen. The three from Okoro. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Love. Adebayo passes to Love. No good on the triple.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's Mitchell, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
He couldn't avoid the charge, even with the little hop step.
Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Butler. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. The drive by Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Garland against Lowry, driving to the basket, and the layup falls.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Mitchell, a screen on Lowry. The drive by Garland. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from Hero. Outside Butler. Jacks up a 3. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
When Butler goes for a 3, you know he's feeling it. He's generally pretty conservative from the arc.
To the inside. It's stolen by Garland. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And there's the lob. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Hero. Miami's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. He goes up. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
The break started with the steal by Allen. Look, those live ball turnovers, they will get you.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. There's a screen by Love, and here's Butler outside. The Heat rebound. Love passes to Lowry, and here's Butler. The 3 is up. Donovan Mitchell with a board. And Mitchell with the slam.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Here's Lowry. And Adebayo slams it in.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Mitchell can't get that one to fall. The Heat have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this 4th quarter. Hero, the pass to Love. Back to Hero. Clock at 6. Lowry outside. From outside the arc. The shot that time not on target. And Cleveland the other way now.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Heat.
Seemed like the sheer volume of 3-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Bam Adebayo.
He had a surplus of energy tonight, providing defensive help all over the floor and making it seem like they had 6 guys out there instead of 5.
Hero for 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. 41 seconds left in the game. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Whoa, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Pass to Hero. Outside for Love. Butler with the ball. Hero outside. The 3. Mobley grabs the board. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
And here's Lowry. So no problem for Miami as they get... All right, Allie, thank you.
great sign for the future.
So Cleveland will get the first possession. Pass to Allen. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And that's just a risky play. To make a heave like that, not worth it.
And so Allen will bring it up now for Cleveland. It's a three-point game. And Garland has it in the corner. It's intercepted. Anunoby with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Allen kicks to Mobley. The pass to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Top of the key, Siakam. And they pick up two.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best seasons the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Nobody near Barnes. From outside, off the mark. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
I appreciate the versatility of Mitchell's game. He can get you a little of everything on the floor, not just a lot of points.
Now, here's Garland. Loads it up there for Mobley. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Passes it to Anunoby. And he lays it straight in.
As a distributor, Fred Van Vliet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
Outside Garland. Mobley outside, crosses over, and Mobley throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Inside. Barnes outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Now, here's Garland. Pass to Okoro. Now the dish to Allen. Mobley with it. Put it now by Barnes. 4 on the shot clock. Allen. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Pass to Anunoby. Launches it. Allen with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Here's Mobley. Kicks it out to Allen. Back to Mobley. It's deflected. Garland against Siakam. Toronto working the ball around now. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The drive by Mitchell. And the shot is good. Mitchell's got 5.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Anunoby has the open look. It's good from long range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Garland against Van Vliet. Garland kicks to Allen. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low.
Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. The kick out to Barnes. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers leading by 7. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 5. Takes it inside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
And so it's Cleveland in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. There's and welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
On the court for Cleveland, in at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5, patrolling the paint.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Now Trent, following the miss by Otto Porter from deep. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Trent. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Trent. Young's got his first 2 points.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
There's Garland, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Cleveland, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Now Van Vliet still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And a wide open look for Siakam. And again, Toronto with the triple.
A shot that Siakam continues to hone. Needs to keep taking and making threes.
The wide open look here for Garland. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's Anunoby. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Mitchell. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. To the paint. And he jams it with authority.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Mitchell outside. Lets it go with a three. And another three for Cleveland.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first half. Here's Siakam. Lock at 6. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 8. And Smitty, Fred Van Vliet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer, and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots.
And that means bringing all the noise you've got right now.
Toronto's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Van Vliet against Garland. Here's Anunoby. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Allen. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Now here's Mobley, and he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Okoro. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Count that one from Mobley. Mobley's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Now here's Van Vliet. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Mobley the pass to Okoro. Allen right side. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
And the Raptors call time here.
It'll be a Raptors timeout. And return. And here they are. Here are your North Side Crew. Wild. Great work from your North Side Crew.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 15-5 run. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Achua. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders.
The score is your Raptors 19. The Cavaliers 37.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Now, here's Siakam. And that one's good, Barnes.
Showing the grit, Scotty Barnes holds his own in the paint.
Rubio with it. Plays it up and banks it in. Rubio's got his first basket.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Anunoby finds Siakam. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Back to Siakam. Uncovered. Cavaliers with the rebound.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Lopez inside. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Raptors trail by 18. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it goes down 2 points.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
VanVleet against Rubio. And it's VanVleet with the rebound. And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And some changes here for the Raptors. The Cavaliers leading by 16. And Rubio kicks to LeVert. The feed to Lopez. Porter with the steal. And oh, here we go. Young's got it, the fast break chance. Oh, trying for it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Cleveland's gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Here's Osman, and he drives in, misses in close. Raptors trail by 16.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Young outside. Pulls from the top of the key. Here's Trent.
Terrific defense by Ricky Rubio. You can make the case that he should be given more credit at that end. Spacing and ball movement. We hear coaches talk about those 2 elements all the time.
The Cavaliers leading by 13. And Greg Poeltl has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. And a wide open look for Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Garland. He's got 10. Passes it to Allen. Poeltl with the steal. Now Achua, covered by Mobley. Good. Achua's got 5 now.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends.
Oh!
Yes! Yes! When Donovan Mitchell gets fired up, you better watch out. We know he's capable of having a big night.
Trent passes to Porter. The kick out to Young. Stolen by Mitchell. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's a Okoro.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
That's his second personal foul.
And that one misses.
Second team.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. He hits the second from the line. Raptors trail by 13. Van Vliet outside. Siakam for three. Stolen by Mitchell. Mobley inside. Covered by Siakam. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Knocks down the three ball. He's got 9.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Pass to Anunoby. Launches a three. He can't get that one to fall.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with us. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3. Here's Siakam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
Using that length to attack inside Siakam is a major challenge for any defender to stop.
Cleveland leading by 17. Outside Garland. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
You don't see the finger roll that much anymore, but when you do, it's always a treat.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. And it's 7 points for OG Anunoby. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
3rd personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Cleveland with it. They lead by 17. Here's Allen, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
To the inside. Tipped away. Stolen by Garland. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Mobley misses.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Allen dishes to Okoro. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Allen kicks to Garland. Allen. And staying with the play, Allen.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles
continue. You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Down low. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Mobley looking it over. Over Siakam. And he stays with it. Mobley finds Allen. Kicks it out to Garland. Goes back up. 5 to shoot. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Barnes passes to Anunoby. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And the Raptors miss again.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
It's Allen on the wing. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle, stolen by Okoro. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Garland against Siakam. Garland, no good. The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Cavaliers.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Donovan Mitchell.
Boy, was it amazing the level of chaos he caused. Challenging ball handlers, getting into passing lanes, racking up a number of steals that helped demoralize his opponent.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road. This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Van Vliet with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. The 3 from Barnes sinks the triple.
Trusting his mechanics, Barnes puts the shot right up.
Garland against Van Vliet. Down low, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Launches the 3, sinks the three-pointer.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was his effort earlier on.
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
And here is Garland. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Hello, basketball fans. And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Lowry in at the point. Now here's Butler. Hero outside. Outside Love. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. It's stolen by Love. Pass to Butler. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
First team foul. Now into the line.
So it's Miami now. Butler into the lane. Out to Lowry. Shot clock at 5. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Adebayo, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Van Vliet. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
And coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Lowry outside. Pass to Adebayo. Lets the three fly. Butler passes to Adebayo. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Stolen by Lowry. Down low. And finished off by Adebayo.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
Pass to Siakam. Puts the move on. Back to Van Vliet. It's stolen by Love. Fast break Miami. Out to the wing. It's stolen by Barnes.
Miami foul. Jimmy Butler. That's his first personal foul. Second.
The Raptors with a lead. Outside Anunoby. It's Barnes on the wing. Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Driving inside. He's off on that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, BA, an absolute terror.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
The previous play is under review.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And Brent, you look at Miami's playoff pedigree. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big 3 that they put together. But I don't see them slowing down when it comes to reloading. This team knows how to do it well.
Barnes goes in. Doesn't go that time.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Adebayo passes to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. And he commits the intentional foul.
Fred VanVleet. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good.
And the Adebayo experiment has been pretty awesome to watch just because it's gone nuclear. All the skills and his hard work paying off now. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And stolen by Adebayo. Fast break, here we go. Love passes to Butler. Sends it home from three-point land. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Miami.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Outside for Love from the arc. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Love's got 5 now.
The three-point stroke of Kevin Love is so dangerous. Always a threat roaming the perimeter.
And Toronto calls time here.
Now is that time to grab a free shirt.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now here's VanVleet. And he drives in. And it's all from three-point range. The Heat on offense. They're on a 12-3 run. Stolen by Anunoby. He's got a clear path. That's good from VanVleet. And the assist from Anunoby. VanVleet's got his second basket on the night. And here's Butler. Into the lane. That shot missing. Stolen by Hero. Takes a 3. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Heat up 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Lowry against VanVleet. Siakam outside. To the paint. And stolen by Adebayo. Hero with it. VanVleet covering. Here's Butler. He's got 6. Kicks it to Hero. This one for 3. Good. And Butler gets the assist. Hero's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Lowry against VanVleet. Outside for Butler. Back to Lowry. Love up top. He's got 5. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Adebayo. And Miami again with the bucket.
And you would expect a quality play like that from a quality guard like Kyle Lowry.
VanVleet, the pass to Anunoby. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Butler up top. He's guarded by Barnes. Left side, Butler. Outside for Love. On the take. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
And Love drops them both. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Outside Butler. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And it's Butler who slams it down.
Oh, Jimmy, that was impressive.
Here's Van Vliet. He has 7. Left side, Anunoby. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Pass to Love.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Now here's Lowry from the stripe. Again, the Heat score.
Lowry has the ball, and right now it has the feeling that he's automatic.
Van Vliet outside. Out to the right wing. And here's Siakam for 3. Miami grabs the miss.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Love passes to Hero. Puts up a 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
And a nice 6 cents back there from Hero using that pick and roll.
And Toronto calls time here. So Toronto ends up going with a new group. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. All right, Brent, how about what Tyler Hero brings to the table?
Well, Tyler is such a huge part of why the Heat had so much success last season, coming off the bench with unbelievable consistency. And he shot the 3 as good as ever, raised that scoring average up. This guy is not an all-star yet, but he's on the fringe, BA.
The offensive rebound. Pirtle. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo. And that one falls for Pirtle. A line change here for Miami.
Line for Toronto.
Second free throw, no good. And here are the Heat. They're on a 17-7 run. Ooh, here's Zeller, slams it home.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Oladipo against Trent. Outside Porter. Back to Trent. Outside Porter. For 3. To the wing on the left. Here's Achua. Trent right side. Takes the 3. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Oladipo. Oh,
yes, sir.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
Outside Porter. Back to Trent. Fires for 3. Drains the triple. Trent's got his first 3 points of the game.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Oladipo. And so it's Miami, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. Really mucking it up on. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Caleb Martin out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Max Strus. Then there's Cody Zeller. And it's Oladipo in at the point guard position. All right, Brent, you're part of the front office. Take back the curtain a little here. What do you guys do that the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, the draft process is a lot more in depth than people would ever realize. And one of the biggest things, BA, that you have to take into account is what it is, not just talent-wise you're inviting into the building, but the character and how it fits around what you've already established. So taking one guy that might be a player that you think is a great player might not be great for the current team that you have. And so the layers, they run pretty deep.
For three, Robinson. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his fourth rebound in this one. Young finds Achua. Here's Trent. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Trent's got 5 now.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Pass to Zeller. Martin outside. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Trent outside. Here's Young. Lets it go from deep. Zeller with the rebound. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Now Trent. He's got 5. Pass to Pirtle to the left side wing. Achua against Martin. The kick out to Young. Nails it from 3. Young's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Outside Strus. Back to Oladipo. 6 to shoot. The 3. No good there. So the Raptors will take it the other way. And here's Porter outside. And it's Martin with the rebound. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
Otto Porter Jr. has had some of his production drop in the past couple seasons, but still relied upon as a guy who can stretch out a defense where he can knock down some threes.
Pass to Young. Now Porter, covered by Strus. The kick out to Young. Pirtle in the post, defended by Zeller. Trent, the pass to Young. From deep. They get it back. They shoot again. Tipped. Strus with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Tipped. Pass to Achua. Now here's Trent. Outside Porter. Zeller with the rebound. So what do you think Otto Porter Jr. has to do to regain that old form, Brent?
Well, I think last year he's in a great position with the Warriors in the role that he played. So leaning more into that, just being a guy available on the perimeter to knock down open shots and take as many as you can at that point.
Trent finds Achua. Back to Trent. Pirtle with the ball. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Martin, the pass to Oladipo. Back to Martin. Zeller with a screen on Trent. And he lobs it up top. And the Raptors call time here.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Siakam, he's checked in for Achua. Scotty Barnes comes in for Young. Anunoby, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Trent. VanVleet, the pass to Anunoby, launches it. And a great assist by VanVleet as that one goes. VanVleet's got 4 assists in the game. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
That ability to attack off the bounce, one of the real strengths of Oladipo's game.
Toronto's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Anunoby on the wing. There's the 3. And the Raptors, another 3. For Miami, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Oladipo outside. Shot from the top of the key. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And so it's the Miami Heat up 15 points as this quarter concludes. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
Coast to coast there. Jimmy Butler, one of the premier two-way players in the league.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. Outside Anunoby. There's the triple. And it's Miami with a rebound. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. The 3 from Barnes. No good.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
VanVleet against Lowry. Pass to Hero. Out to Lowry. 5 on the clock. Adebayo with it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. VanVleet against Lowry. Kicks it out to Barnes. Let's go with a 3. That shot, no good. And it's Miami the other way. Butler on the wing. And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And here's VanVleet from the arc. And it's Miami with a rebound. Love's got 4 rebounds in the game. Lowry into the lane. Butler passes to Lowry. Over VanVleet. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Raptors have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. From downtown, they get it again. Inside. Second chance shot. Anunoby can't get it to go. Miami has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Hero for 3. Siakam pulls down the board.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
VanVleet misses.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
And here's Butler outside. Outside for Love. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
Knocked loose. 1:49 left in the fourth. Offensive rebound. Heat kicks it to Hero. Back to Adebayo. Shot clock at 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. 1:33 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Anunoby, a screen on Lowry. Outside Anunoby to win the drought. Love grabs the miss. Love's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the Heat.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kevin Love.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Hero for 3. Offensive rebound. Heat.
They grabbed the long rebound, resetting the shot clock.
And here's Butler outside. 6 on the shot clock. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Lowry, the pass to Hero. 3-pointer. They get it back. Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. So here's Miami's starting group. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Pass to Adebayo. Over Allen. Butler kicks to Love. Butler feeling out of it. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
This is to Love. The kick outside to Butler. Back to Love. There's the triple. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness. On time and on target. Beautiful pass.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Lowry passes to Butler. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Butler. Outside Lowry. Back to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
One way to make the defense second-guess itself, score from the painted area. Jimmy Butler does exactly that.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
Outside Butler. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. And Cleveland turns it over again. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3-ball is a big concern for any defense. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Hero.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Three-pointer. And again, Miami with the triple.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Stolen. The drive by Lowry. Passes to Hero. Adebayo against Allen. Three-pointer, Lowry. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now, here's Okoro. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Allen, and he banks in the layup.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Lowry drives in. The kick outside to Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Butler's got 5.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, here's Mitchell. It's Adebayo with the rebound. 36 seconds left to play here in the first. Butler dishes to Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Love. And the wing jumper offline.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
The drive by Mitchell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
This is what Donovan Mitchell entered the league with, that explosive first step, and earns himself a trip to the free throw line.
And Mitchell drops them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Outside, Hero. Over to the left wing. Here's Lowry. Takes it off the glass. Lowry's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And so it's the Miami Heat up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter.
Your Cavaliers use team. Let's give it up.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
On the court for Miami here in the second. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Kevin Love out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now Lowry kicks it out to Hero. Outside Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. And there's Hero. That's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner. He really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Here's Butler following the score by Cleveland. To the wing right side. Love kicks to Lowry. Miami needs to get a shot off. Butler, no good. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season number.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
And doors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
Now here's Butler. Outside for Lowry. And it's sent back by Allen.
Boy, you've got to watch those long arms of Jared Allen. Twice on the right, send it back.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. The kick outside to Butler. Changes up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jared Allen.
But Jimmy Butler is one of those guys whose work ethic seems to permeate an entire organization. There's the competitive spirit, the will to win. Those things always resonate with his teammates.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Now here's Love. He's got 5. Back to Butler. Stolen by Okoro. Mobley with it. Lowry picks him up. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Mitchell outside. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
I don't think anyone could have predicted, based off the numbers he put up in college, that Donovan Mitchell would be an elite NBA scorer. But he's a 3-level guy and not afraid in the big moments.
Well, Heat leading by 10. Here's Butler, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Butler's got 8.
Great focus from Jimmy Butler right there. He understands contact is part of the game. He's almost inviting you to hit him.
Now, here's Garland. Pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. 6 to shoot. Floats it up there for Mobley. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Adebayo finds Lowry. Hero with it. Shot from the top of the key. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Hero's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Now here's Butler. He's got 8.
Well, that's the level of tenacity that Jimmy Butler brings to the game. Finishes through contact as well as anyone, maybe short of LeBron James.
The Heat have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Lowry against Garland. Mitchell driving inside. And it's Miami with the rebound. 43 seconds left here in the second. Outside for Lowry.
Hey, yo, right here.
And the pass to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hero, that's a 2-pointer. Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Here's Adebayo. Outside Butler. Shoots over Okoro. Lowry finds Butler. And here's Love for 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark. All right, David, thank you.
18, the Heat, 33.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Got a piece of it. And Rubio kicks to LeVert. Buries the long-range jumper. LeVert's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, the confidence level you can see in Karis LeVert to catch and shoot. It hits his fingertips, and he's ready to roll.
Stolen by Rubio. LeVert with a wide-open look. No good there. And Miami the other way now.
And after playing 34 games with the Cavs, Ricky Rubio suffered an ACL tear that ended his 21-22 season.
It was heartbreaking, Greg, because Rubio was off to an incredible start. He was averaging 13 points, 6 assists, and 4 boards, and he was proving to be an integral part of what had been a Cavaliers revival.
Rubio, the pass to Osman. Wade on the wing, the tray, and another 3 for Cleveland.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Oladipo against Rubio, and Oladipo kicks to Zeller. Outside Robinson. Zeller setting the pick for Robinson, and Oladipo has it in the corner. There's the 3. Here's Zeller. Martin wide open. He fires. Good on the 3-point shot.
3 points.
Martin's got his first 3 points of the game.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now, here's Rubio. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pulls it from 20. And the shot is long. The Heat leading by 18. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside Martin. Back to Zeller. Over Lopez. Shot by Zeller, no good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Here's Osman, guarded by Robinson. And it's Osman missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Wade sets the pick for LeVert. Cranes it from beyond the arc. LeVert's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Cleveland. Rubio against Oladipo. He takes it in and finished off by Oladipo.
Wow, the remarkable speed of Victor Oladipo. Put it on the deck and get right to the cup.
Rubio taking his time here. Here's LeVert and the powerful one-handed slam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Outside for Martin. Back to Oladipo. Outside Martin. And again, Miami with the triple.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
Now here's LeVert. He's got 8. Over to the wing. Here's Osman. They get it again. Another shot. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Boy, just always aggressive under the rim. Robin Lopez earning his keep tonight.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. The Heat leading by 14. And here's Oladipo. He's got 5. Outside Robinson. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Boy, the instincts on the defensive end are impressive for Evan Mobley. The timing of...
And so it's the Miami Heat with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back right after this. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Heat, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. And Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Lowry in at the point guard. Outside Butler. And Lowry has it in the corner. Butler dishes to Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. Shoots over Okoro. Butler, no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. The kick outside to Butler. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Outside Garland. Mitchell outside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Butler against Mobley. And it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Lowry against Garland. Kicks it to Mobley. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Off target from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Mobley inside. Defended by Butler. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
That's an instance where you see the pressure Mitchell puts on a defense. He's aggressive and he's explosive. You've got to deal with both.
The Heat leading by 9. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Kicks it out to Love. That 3 off the mark. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, this is exactly the kind of position you want Jared Allen shooting from, right? He gets excellent position, makes defenders nervous this close. Good job drawing that foul.
Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Butler against Mobley. Butler with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And there's the drive.
2 minutes.
The wide open look for Love. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Heat lead by 11.
Well, this is the era of big men who can shoot the 3. In fact, if you're Kevin Love, you've had to adapt and adjust and make your game more modern.
Mitchell passes to Garland. Out to the right wing. Okoro kicks to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Over Butler. And it's Mitchell missing. The Heat leading by 11. Left side Lowry. Love outside. Back to Lowry. Love with the screen on Mitchell. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And again, Miami with the triple.
Put the ball in Kyle Lowry's hand in a pick and roll, and he will pull all the right strings.
Garland dishes to Allen. And Adebayo sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. The wide open look here for Garland.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Miami.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Butler.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Oh, my goodness. This feels like one of those nights for Donovan Mitchell. Everything's working.
There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Adebayo, and it's good off the back rim and in. And the Heat lead by 17.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
To the best kid in the hall.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. Now here's Garland. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which had to validate all of his hard work so far.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Garland. Pass to Allen. Mobley outside. Outside for Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Mobley, no good. Garland also managed to make some noise in the All-Star game, Richard.
Yeah, he certainly came to play in front of his hometown. He hopped off the bench and dropped 13 points, the most of any reserve player on the squad. It's a pretty impressive stuff.
First team foul. At the line for your captain.
That free throw is good from Mitchell. And here comes Cleveland. Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Takes it inside. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, God. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Anunoby on the wing. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Okoro on the wing, guarded by VanVleet. Siakam, right side. Puts one up from 19. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Pass to Okoro. The 3 ball. Knocks down the long J.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
Now here's VanVleet. Pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. And there's VanVleet on the assist by Barnes. VanVleet's got 5.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him. That is just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's VanVleet. He's got 5. Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. Siakam against Mobley. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Here's Barnes. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Outside Mitchell to the inside. Garland. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Garland's got his second bucket on the night.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize, but I love his aggressiveness.
Down low. And stolen by Mobley. Stolen by Siakam. Outside Anunoby. Floats one. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers leading. From the wing. Okoro, no good. For Toronto, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Anunoby for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Garland against VanVleet. On the wing, Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot off that time. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Allen defending. Kicks it out to Anunoby. The 3 is up. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
And here's Garland. He's got 5. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Intercepted. Here's Mitchell. 1 second left. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
And so he hits both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers.
Your Cavaliers use this team. Let's give it up for your...
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So for the Raptors right now, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. Now here's Anunoby. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Here's Okoro. Pass to Allen. Here's Mitchell.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that?
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Anunoby with it. Van Vliet on the wing. Guarded by Garland. Back to Van Vliet. Inside. And he can't get that one. Nice D from Allen. Anunoby against Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Missed inside.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And stolen by Mobley. Garland against Anunoby. Here's Mobley. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
And Toronto calls time here. Here's Van Vliet. He's got 5. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Pass to Anunoby. 3-pointer. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last.
That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see missed connections like that too often.
The Cavs have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Van Vliet against Garland. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
Allen defending. Pass to Barnes. Stolen by Mitchell. To the wing, right side. Garland with the ball, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Cavaliers lead by 10. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Cavaliers. And Toronto calls time here. A line change here for Toronto. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Trent up top, guarded by Garland, and he jams it home with authority.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now here's Trent. And here's Porter outside, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
A dangerous shooter from deep. All Porter needs is a little daylight, and he's good to fire.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Garland for three. Allen. Great positioning on the putback.
Woo, out of nowhere, Allen flying in to slam it home. Didn't see that coming.
Hurdle with a screen on Garland. Left side Porter. Pass to Achua. Porter against Mitchell. And it's Toronto with another.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
Outside Garland. And there's a pick. Outside Mitchell. Mobley outside. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Trent with it, guarded now by Mitchell. Back to Trent. Outside Porter. Pass to Pirtle. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. That one misses for Pirtle. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Trent, the pass to Porter. And it's in! Oh! And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. More NBA on 2K Sports. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Hey, nice game. Great performance by Darius Garland.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. LeVert outside. Here's Osman. He takes it in. It's tipped. And they'll keep possession. Outside Rubio. Back to LeVert. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by the Raptors. Van Vliet with it. Now Rubio defending. Basket's good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Pass to Wade. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. I'm not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Here's Rubio. Osman on the wing. Shoots over Barnes. Osman, no good. Toronto has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. It's tipped. Lopez with it. Van Vliet covering. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Raptors.
Substitution on the court.
Knocked away. Achua with a steal. Rubio against Trent. Pass to Young. Back to Achua. Oh, he tries a three. And no good. And it's Cleveland the other way. Here's Osman. And here's LeVert. Here's the three. And another miss by Cleveland. The Raptors have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. To the middle. Achua with the dunk.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
LeVert outside. To the paint. Wade, that's good. He's got 5.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Pass to Achua. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Trent outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the elbow. Young can't hit. The Cavs have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And here's LeVert for 3. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Young, the pass to Porter. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Porter's got 9.
Off a nice feed. This is Porter's game. Lots of rhythm in that shot.
Pass to Wade. Now here's Lopez. It doesn't go for him. Pirtle with some nice D. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Cavaliers ball.
A minute 6 left to play in the third quarter. LeVert with the ball. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Right wing. Outside Rubio. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Achua. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Achua's got his second basket of the night.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Outside Rubio to the inside. LeVert. Toronto grabs the miss. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Young, the pass to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. There's a screen. LeVert outside. Back to Rubio. Over Trent. Rubio finds LeVert. And there's a 3-second violation.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
5 ticks left to play in the third quarter here. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. The shot, no good. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. Here's Siakam to tie it up. Going inside. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell with the slam.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
To the paint. Stolen by Mitchell. Fast break, Cleveland. Out to Garland. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. It's Barnes on the wing to the middle. Siakam, and Siakam with the slam.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Now Garland. Pass to Mobley. Here's Okoro. Back to Mobley. Rejected by Barnes. They get it back. Shot clock at 2. Here's Garland. And too long on the shot.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Down low. Kicks it out to Barnes. Now Anunoby. Back to Barnes to tie it up. Van Vliet left side. Kicks it out to Siakam. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Allen inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
That shot wide open.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Garland against Van Vliet. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Inside to take the lead. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Raptors. Garland for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Those are huge points from Darius Garland. This guy has become the go-to man for them in these moments. And look, you know what? Teammates need him to be big in these big moments.
Van Vliet misses. The Cavaliers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. And it's Okoro penetrating. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He was really urging them to stay after it, saying, quote, "We're right there, guys. Keep playing for one another, and let's take this game." Bringing the inspiration. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter here. Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. Unable to get that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Allen with a screen on Anunoby. Mitchell into the... Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that?
Bring it out the hammer!
That's how you finish.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Oh, the trifecta!
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Garland for 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
I love seeing young players like Garland stepping up to the challenge and being the guy for their team.
Kicks it out to Barnes. 4-3. And the Raptors, another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Donovan Mitchell, his third, second team foul.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
Garland for 3. He's off from 3. So it's the Raptors taking the W. Thanks, Allie. Great interview.